What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Euro Profile. We're doing it with Croatia, and I'm back with Kian.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Euro Profile. We're also here with Yash.
What's up, guys?
Come closer to the mic, man. Anyway, so we're going to discuss Croatia, and we've already discussed Belgium and some true title contenders. I don't think Croatia are
not as...
They're not there.
Yeah.
They're not contending for the Euros.
But they're still a good team.
They're a good team. Let's talk about their team. In goal, they've got Daniel Subasic of Monaco. Do you know anything about him? You want to talk about him?
Subasic, I just know he's bad, yeah.
Okay.
And the sad part is that the defenders are terrible as well, so he's going to have to play well.
I mean, let's talk about those defenders.
Lovren, the legend.
The most one-footed.
We have
Lovren.
Vedran.
I mean,
Lovren.
Vedran Korluka used to play for Tottenham.
Lovren, man. Lovren, the legend.
Yeah, Korluka used to play for Tottenham, I believe. You've got Lovren, who is the most one-footed defender in the world. You've got Dario Srna, very good player from Shakhtar Donetsk. I think I pronounced it wrong, but Srna is good.
But still.
It's the center backs I'm worried about.
Yes.
The center backs of
Lovren.
I mean, that's the point I'm very worried about. So, can they hold down? I think their defense is going to let them down.
Does their attack make up for their defense?
Well, their defense is not proportional to their attack, which is never good. Let's talk about their attack. You can talk a little bit about
midfield.
Talk about Alen Halilovic and who he is, because he's a young player coming through the ranks.
Really talented youngster, and if he does break it into the Croatia first team, he'll be able to make a sudden impact, which we've seen at Gijon.
I thought you said Gian. I thought you said Gian. when they
Sporting Gijon.
Sporting Gian.
Sporting Gijon.
Luis Enrique's favorite team.
Really?
Yep.
Not Barcelona.
Well, Barcelona then Gijon. He said if he wanted to lose to any team, he'd say he wanted to do it. Lose it
to Real Madrid.
No, I would.
Wait, but he played for Barca. He's coached Barca. Why does he? Okay, never mind.
The logic.
Let's iron out.
In the midfield, let's talk about the two main men, the two center mids, Rakitic and Modric.
Yeah, these two are absolutely
Rakitic used to play for my nation of Switzerland. And Basel, grew up there, was playing for the U17 team, but unfortunately he now plays for Croatia. Well, I mean, it's good for them, but bad for us.
Bad for you guys. We're talking about...
Well, be quiet. Okay, there's nobody on the Indian team.
Luka Modric and...
we have Sunil Chetri.
And
I have no idea who that guy is.
Even Rakitic, Luka Modric, and Mateo Kovacic are all such fantastic playmaking, attack-minded football.
Kovacic is also CM, and Halilovic is also a CM.
They're all center mid.
Yes,
but they're all playmaking. They're all attack-minded.
Yeah,
it's all about.
I don't see. But
there's
if
no
you've
pivot.
got
There's no pivot.
Kovacic will be the bench guy. I feel like Halilovic won't come on and be Kovacic if one of these guys is tired.
Yeah, but they need a defending
midfielder. It could always be Rakitic in the hole with Modric and Kovacic.
Yes.
The Real Madrid pair holding back. I don't think that you can write off Halilovic.
But I just don't see him playing.
And Kovacic, but I think they will get games.
Halilovic?
Well,
that's not what you said last time.
But they also have Perisic, so...
I mean, I don't think he's going to be the #1 starter, but he's going to get a game.
I don't... Maybe he'll get like 2 games and then...
2 games is a lot. They might only have 3.
Well, no.
I think you get 1 game, maybe. I mean, he'll get a few minutes on the field.
Like 10.
More than 10. No, but the point is that what I'm trying to make is they're so good playmaking-wise, attacking-wise. There's no pivot in that midfield. Like, you look at all these teams, right? You look at Barcelona, you've got Sergio Busquets in the middle. You look at Bayern Munich, you've got Xabi Alonso in the middle, or Philip Lahm, or whoever. You look at even the team that's winning the Premier League right now, Leicester, it's N'Golo Kante.
And you look at Chelsea.
Sits in that. Chelsea, you've got Matic, he's been off form. When Matic comes back to form, that's going to work. The pivot.
But unfortunately, he was taken. His Euro qualifying was destroyed by Albania.
By Albanians and
yes, this is Gian was support. It was on the side of Serbia.
I was not.
Yes, he was. If you read his article,
I explained why some people would understand that there is a small sense of injustice in Serbia being eliminated. I'm not taking a political stance in the Balkans.
He is taking a political stance.
I'm not taking a political stance in the Yugoslav war. I'm not doing that. So please just be able to differentiate between that. Now we're going to go back to talking about Croatia. Right.
Yes.
Mario Mandzukic.
We'll get to their attack progressively. Now you shut your face and listen to my talking.
Racist.
I'm joking. So you have N'Golo Kante, Leicester. You have Sergio Busquets at Barcelona. Who is that player for Croatia who's going to break down the opposition attacks? No, he's not a defensive midfielder.
No.
I mean, Real Madrid have made him one, and Real Madrid have suffered because of that.
But if he continues, if it's hard to say between Rakitic and Modric, but it's very hard to say because his role in that CDM position has to be strong because the defense is weak.
It is weak. You need someone to break in the attack, and I don't see Modric tackling people and stopping the attacks.
Yeah, I don't see Rakitic doing that either.
Yeah, Rakitic definitely. Rakitic is more attack minded. I don't see Modric. I don't see anyone doing that in the midfield. That's gonna play.
I don't.
That's gonna just destroy.
The only one I think is Mario Pasalic, a Chelsea player on loan at Monaco, but he's not ready to play. He's never played for Croatia yet. He's the only defensive mid in that team, and he's not ready to play yet. So I don't see what's going to happen with this midfield. Let's go to their forward line though, because their forward line is very interesting.
Mario Mandzukic.
He's been failing at Juventus.
Yeah, he's failed.
He's been kicked out of the team by Bala and Morata.
Rip Mandzukic is Juventus starting 11 position.
Yeah, but
Rip his bench spot as well.
The next rap battle will be Mario Mandzukic versus the bench, and Nazari versus the bench as well.
No. Mandzukic versus Mandzukic and Zaza double team against the bench.
Zaza.
They double team against the bench. Why did they even sign him with so many strikers? No, but actually though,
Zaza's good.
I've seen so many examples of strikers who've done poorly for their clubs, but then so well for their countries. I mean,
please give a point. Would you please supply some evidence for that?
James Rodriguez.
And would you please analyze that?
And the analysis is national form can sometimes be incited by nationalistic feelings which are not present, which are motivatory factors which are not present.
It's a weird thing to actually think about because the club is paying you, their international team isn't, but you still play better for the international team.
And you have ties.
Yeah, but still, like if for example, if you were playing for your India and you're not getting paid by a big team, you
feel a larger sense of emotional investment.
Yes. And you feel a larger sense of connection with your teammates. I mean, James Rodriguez goes to Real Madrid. You speak the same language, sure, about
yeah, but
James Rodriguez doesn't know Ronaldo.
The German national team, a lot of the players play in the Bundesliga, which I feel that affects them a lot because if you're playing in the same league, which is the same
Mandzukic plays in Italy.
Yeah,
Mandzukic plays in Italy.
Yeah.
Name any other Croatian starting 11 plays in Italy. I don't see any. I mean, starting 11 player. I see this Kalinic plays in Fiorentina. It's not nothing. I mean, Perisic in Inter, but there's no one in Juventus.
Yeah, but
there's no one that knows like that.
The thing is, I think that only applies to some players. Do you think does that apply to Ronaldo?
Well, the point I'm trying to make, right? Ronaldo is
exception,
World Player of the Year.
But still, for Portugal, he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, but I'm saying that they are examples of strikers.
Yeah, I know,
but
you can't apply that to everybody.
And I think Mandzukic is that kind of player because.
You can't apply that to everybody.
What he's trying to say is Mandzukic is the person who has the.
I know what he's trying to say.
Do that.
For the national team, he has the.
Then why are you just trolling, man?
I'm not trolling.
Anyways,
I'm giving you examples of players that don't do that.
Okay. Any other notable names in the attack?
Kramaric.
No.
Leicester striker on
not a notable guy for me. No.
He scored more for Croatia than anyone else.
Yeah, but that
in the qualifying.
Yeah.
In the qualifying, when you get to the actual thing, it's completely different. I mean, look at this. You could see Austria had a good qualifying thing, and then they get to the tournament, they get smashed. It's completely different. Like what is it? Last year, Russia. Everybody thought they'd do well. Czech Republic beat them to it. So did Greece. So. When you actually get to the competition, it's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game, but we're talking about who's going to back up Mandzukic if he doesn't do well.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see.
I see Olic stepping up.
He's been too
He's old, but I feel that he can take.
Olic.
I feel like he can.
Champions League final. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. I have respect for that guy.
He missed the penalty to give Chelsea the victory.
Czech saved it. So.
Well, it wasn't a hard penalty to save. It was right down the middle. Right?
No, it wasn't. It was on the right. And
well, it wasn't a super.
And Czech saved it. Oh my word.
Anyways, I'm looking at a name. We have not heard him in a long time, but he could come back in this tournament. Nikita Jelavic.
Ooh, controversial. Hey, you just copied what I said, y'all.
Formerly of Everton.
I said controversial. You said controversy.
Formerly of Everton, now cannot get a game at West Ham. Nikita Jelavic is coming back.
Wasn't he at Hull?
Hull, yes.
Yes.
Everton, yes. I remember he was a one-season.
I feel that the league, I feel he's in the champion. He's played in all these English English teams, and is he still? If he's still in the championship, I don't feel he's gonna do anything for Croatia. Because I mean, how old?
He's West Ham now.
He's West Ham, but he's not playing. He hasn't played. Will this guy even get picked? Okay, think about it.
He will. He's made 12 appearances. That's not.
Yeah, but still, the fact is, he's not gonna play. I feel Kramaric will play over this guy.
He's been transferred to Beijing, of course.
Exactly.
He got sold to Beijing. I didn't see that. Okay.
So Gian, can you rant about China now?
No, not now. But
and also he's
Everton,
rarely played for Croatia.
He did fantastically for Everton at that time.
Yeah.
When he was first signed, I mean that you can rekindle that form.
Was. But then it was a one season.
Who else is gonna back up Manchester?
Even his Croatia form has been terrible.
I'm gonna go with the experience.
36 matches and only 6 goals. That's not what it's
I don't see Jelavic backing up Mandzukic.
Alright, let's talk about that.
I see Kramaric doing it better than Jelavic.
Alright, well, let's talk about their actual group. They're in the group of death. I mean, I know Italy, Sweden,
and it's ironic because their group letter is D.
So then it's death.
Yeah.
Because
D starts with death.
What?
D starts with death. D starts with death. That's gonna be the quote. You have to put that in the quote as transfers on the Facebook page. D starts with death.
Maybe your D starts with death.
A starts with apple.
Every time he does it, it's death. It's death that comes out.
It is death.
Death comes out.
B starts with book. C
Starts
starts
with
with car.
okay. Look at that group of D's.
Group of deaths.
Dude, do you think Ante Kacic can do anything?
I don't think he's that good of a coach. I mean, he hasn't coached.
He hasn't played. He hasn't coached.
I feel Switzerland's coach.
Yeah, he hasn't coached national team.
Switzerland's coach Vladimir Petkovic is better.
He's fantastic. Let me tell you that much. His last year coach
Swiss.
He's fantastic. He's brilliant lad. He is. Look at that group.
I don't even know this guy.
Spain, Czech Republic.
To be honest, I don't know much about Ante Kalila.
Screw him.
Where did he play for?
Dinamo Zagreb. He coached them. But
what did he do there?
Nothing.
Exactly.
But when we're talking about their group, Spain, Turkey, Czech Republic, and Croatia, where do you see them finishing?
I see Croatia finishing second.
Second. Okay, I'm gonna go with third. What about you?
Same third.
You third? Are you?
I think Turkey are.
I don't.
Are you out of your trousers?
Me?
Coming from the guy that just said D starts with death. So just be quiet,
Hey,
guys.
C starts with car, so I'm
It's not that unlikely that Croatia can finish second, but I think on that first day, if they can beat Turkey on their first match day,
then they can.
Yeah, but you're saying that they're not going to beat Turkey because they're going to finish third.
I feel that Turkey's going to win.
I feel like
I don't feel like Turkey's going to win.
Well, that's too bad. Minority.
Anyways,
I mean minority. How does that have to do with minority?
I think even if they finish third, they have the quality to get out of this group. They have the quality to get out.
They're going to finish second.
Okay, well, if they finish second, they have the quality to get out of the group for sure.
Even if they lose to Turkey, Czech Republic's going to beat Turkey, and then they're going to
but Czech Republic's going to beat Croatia.
You can't make assumptions. And the last game of this group for Croatia is against Spain. I'm going to be
Well, you made an assumption saying that if they beat Turkey, they're going to
I said if. I didn't say, well, then Turkey will lose. So that's not an assumption. That's a prediction.
Your face is an assumption.
Okay, anyway, so the last
Shut up, Josh. D starts with death.
The last game.
You start with stupid.
I'm talking, alright? Shut up. So, the last game of this group, Croatia-Spain, I'm going to be there in Bordeaux watching this match.
That's too bad.
That's the best place to go. Are you serious?
Bordeaux is apparently a nice place. I'm going to go there. I'm going to see that.
That's not too bad. That's too good.
Going to Saint Etienne to watch England-Russia. Not England.
Yes.
England-Slovakia, sorry.
We beat them in Saint Etienne.
Yes. Alright. If Croatia get out of the group, where will they get knocked out?
Next round.
16.
16.
Alright. Okay, thank you very much for listening to the Euro profile.
Well, it depends who they play in the 16.
Well, it's technicalities. Okay, on a hunch, where are they going to finish?
Round of 16 or quarterfinal?
Okay, round of 16.
On 16.
Okay. Alright, so thank you very much for listening to the Euro profile.
I'm supposed to end it. What are you doing?
I'm just going to shout out the Football Review podcast. Check it out on the TR Facebook.
Yeah, don't worry,
TR
guys.
website.
I won't put a link or anything, so
screw you, Nicholas.
So it will be in the description.
TR Facebook, TR website, my YouTube, whatever. And Nikki, end it out.
Thank you for watching episode number 4 of the Euro Profile with me and Gian.